Tight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is The Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. This is a subject that could be very dicey for anyone who is in Canada. For my American friends, I will put up the links on my website as soon as I can. But there will be no commentary from me other than what I'm going to say here. Probably from no one else in Canada. I can assure you of that. Because unlike the United States, we do not have free speech in Canada, and certainly don't have the First Amendment. That's why we have to be cagey. You're not used to that in the United States, but we are. I think Canadians were and are under the impression that the Charter, as we like to call it, gives us those rights. However, I believe very slowly Canadians are waking up to the fact that Canadians have lost that sacred right to speak out about any injustice that's taking place in our country. With that being said, I will introduce you to one Kevin J Johnston, who has been charged with hate crimes by the Canadian Provincial Police in Ontario, probably to follow with the feds. When he was charged, he wasn't even allowed to say what he was being charged with. That's how muzzled Canadians are. It's shocking to me, and should be to all Canadians, that someone isn't even allowed to talk about the crime for which they're being accused of. Now, I will read a short clip from thestar.com, which I will put a link on my website, along with a few others. But please Google Kevin J Johnston and make your own mind up. Is this Canada, or is it the start of a northern Venezuela where dissenting views are crushed? Are you about to see political prisoners in Canada? Is that so far-fetched? I hope so. And can we put an end to this totalitarian regime before it starts? Or who knows where it will end up? Here's the piece. It's entitled Peel Police, that's a district of Toronto, charge Mississauga, which is also a district of Toronto, with hate crime. The charge comes after a lengthy investigation into numerous incidents regarding Johnston's activity on social media. A Mississauga man who has been charged with willful promotion of hatred says he's not going anywhere and he intends to run for mayor of the city. The charges come after a lengthy investigation into numerous incidents reported to police involving Kevin Johnston and concerns information published on various social media sites, Peel Police said in a news release Monday. Johnston, 45, was released on bail after a brief appearance in court Monday. The conditions of his release included an order to have no contact with 3 people whose names are under a publication ban. He is also ordered to stay 100 metres, whatever that is, away from any mosque or Muslim community centre in Ontario, except for when travelling on the road. Johnston, wearing a blue polo shirt and jeans, sat calmly in court as the details of the case were read. Outside the courtroom, he was defiant. I am going to run for mayor against Bonnie Crombie next election, Johnston said. She can't stop me through the courts. Johnston does not have legal counsel yet. He will appear next on September 8. Johnston was previously a candidate for mayor and lost to Mississauga Mayor Crombie in 2014. He is best known for his strong views about the Muslim community, having opposed the construction of a mosque in Meadowvale, offer a prize money for videos of students praying on Fridays, and protests against the federal Islamophobia motion M103. So as I've said, please Google this gentleman. Please Google M103 as well and make your own mind up. You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you will find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, Gab and email. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments on Spreaker.com under A Radio. That's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. You can find all my podcasts and all my morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com. Click on the Morning Moments tab.